this economy, you cannot spend $32 on a lipstick, but then it also reminded me of sort of the sets you get at Christmas.
It's RSM.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are all doing well. So today I decided that I'm basically doing like a bigger version of what I like to do on my TikTok. And if you do want to check it out, my TikTok is makeup by Plumtay, the same as my Instagram. And what I like to do is look at upcoming makeup releases and sort of judge them. I try to judge them impartially. So from the price range, from the packaging, from some of the swatches that are included in the promo pictures, and just see and decide whether they're actually worth it or not, because a lot of the times it is a bit ridiculous. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And all of the images that I'm going to be showing you are from Trend Mood, and their username on Instagram is trendmood1 if you did want to look. I'll try and leave a link down in the description. Let's get into it. So the first new launch I'm going to be talking about is the Charlotte Tilbury Summer of Lovegasm collection, and it's basically just riding off of their wave of the Charlotte Tilbury wands, all their blushes and bronzers and highlighters, and it's essentially turning all of those products into lip glosses. And it's a good idea, especially for a brand, when you've got all of these products selling out and doing extremely well and going viral on TikTok and YouTube. It's a very, very smart move. Now, the only problem is with this is that they're riding off of it too much, because the price range that is set for these products are just a bit too much. Not really worth it, in my opinion. So you got two new lip glosses, one more of like a reddish pink, and then one like a literal light pink. They look to be shimmery, although I'm not completely sure because these swatches look kind of blurred, which sucks, trying to promote a product. But they cost $32, and if I'm spending $32 just to make my lips look shiny, I'd rather rub coconut oil all over them, or just eat a donut to make it look shiny. And I also get the reddish effect from the strawberry jam. It's smart brand wise, but especially in this economy, you cannot spend $32 on a lipstick or a lip gloss that will just come off in like 2 minutes of eating a sandwich. Next one. So the next release that I want to talk about is mainly for the Americans out there, because it is going to be sold in Ulta, which we do not have in the UK, but I still want to talk about it because it is a fun makeup launch. And it is the collaboration between Disney and Ulta for the new Little Mermaid movie. And it is a huge collection, and it does look quite okay. There's a viral TikTok going around at the moment of it being in stores. It looked quite nice, but then it also reminded me of the sets you get at Christmas, like for little tots. This is going to be a long list, but bear with me. I'll give you the names and the prices all at once. So you get a eye set for $16, which includes 3 liquid shimmer eyeshadows, a sheet of pearls, and nail gems. So you turn into a statue essentially. And then you've got a lip set, which is $16, and it is 3 lip stains and 1 lip gloss. And then you have a bath set, which is also $16, and it is 2 bath bombs and a headband, a makeup sponge trio for $14, a makeup brush set for $25, an eyeshadow palette for $18, a sea breeze candle for $20, and then a big beauty box for $20. And in that beauty box you get an eye and face palette, brow trio, brow gel, a dual-ended eyeliner, a glitter top coat trio, an eyeshadow primer, a cream eyeshadow stick, 2 lip glosses, a lip balm, and a cream highlighter stick. You do seem to get quite a bit in that box, especially for only $20. Although the one thing I would say is that it does look quite cheapish, and I feel like the products will match the price range on this. Well, you do get really good cheap products that are really good quality, but I think for
how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So you get 11 products in one collection. So I think it's just, I don't know, I'd like to see somebody test this, but I'm a bit unsure about this. I think the one thing that I quite like the look of is the liquid shimmer trio set with the pearls. They look very, very nice, and especially with the tropical theme of the ocean, I think pearls are a very, very nice touch, especially with the eyeshadows. So I really like that idea. I think that's really, really fun. But I just feel like everything else in this collection is just a bit meh. It looks nice, especially the shell casing, but it's just not, it's not grabbing me. I want to be grabbed like a claw machine, and this is doing nothing. This next collection I'm not going to talk about in too much detail. I'm just going to skim over it. But it is from Clinique and Kate Spade, I think it is, Kate Spade. And I think just by the looks of them that they're complete rip-offs essentially of Lime Crime packaging. And I know that they're different products, like Lime Crime is a matte consistency, but these are lip glosses, and these do cost 28 Canadian dollars. But yeah, I just think it's very, when I first saw this picture, I just thought it was a bit sus because it looked exactly like the Lime Crime liquid lipsticks. So that's all I'm saying on that matter. So the next collab that I am going to discuss with you is one that I'm quite excited for, but also quite hesitant about, and it is the Makeup Revolution collaboration with Fortnite. Now, when I first saw pictures of this collaboration, I was quite excited because I am a big fan of Fortnite. However, I do know that Makeup Revolution have a habit of copying off smaller brands, the most infamous one being from Unicorn Cosmetics. They stole some, well, I wouldn't say steal, allegedly. It's very similar designing. Since then I've been trying not to use their products as much or promote just because they seem a bit sketchy now to be honest. But I do like this collection, although it does seem, some products seem really, really good quality, but some others are just not. So luckily they've got the prices on Trendmood for Great British pounds, so this one I can understand the currency for this. So you've got quite a lot of different sort of sections of beauty. So you've got some obviously makeup, and then you've got some nail stuff, usual headband or sprays. So just a big bundle really, and the prices seem to be quite decent. So I think the most expensive product in all of this is the, if I'm not mistaken, the primer. Yes, so the most expensive product is the Swirl Llama Primer for £9, which kind of surprised me because you've got all headbands and you've got brushes and you've got makeup cases, and so I would have thought they would have been more expensive than the primer, but I suppose because you got the swirls all up in it that it costs more to manufacture. So I guess that kind of makes sense. So I do like the eyeshadow colour story, however I feel like it's a lot of the same that they've done before, but just slapping on Fortnite on the front. Depending on the quality, well, I mean, it's not too bad. So the palettes seem to be around like $7.99, which I feel like is a bit more than their usual price range. At least there's quite a bit of variety in their shadows, and they don't all look like the same colour, but I haven't seen any swatches, so that could be the case in this instance. The other thing about this is that the mascaras look quite... So I like the banana mascara. I think that's really cute. I think if I were to get anything from this, I'd get the banana one. But the other mascaras just look very cheap. And usually, especially for mascaras, you want to be careful, because when you have cheap manufactured mascaras, they're usually quite plasticky and they can be quite sharp on your eyes. And it's not a good feeling at all. So that's what it's kind of looking like in the promo pictures. But the one thing, I'm not being negative, right? The one thing I do really like the look of, that's quite exciting, is that they've got a liner sort of palette thing. At least I think it's a palette, I don't know. It's quite confusing, to be honest. So they've got a eyeliner palette. As I've said before, I haven't seen any swatches. So I've seen that in previous launches of sort of liner palettes from Makeup Revolution, that they can come out quite chalky or quite barely there, and you have to go over it a few times. But yeah, I'm not sure on this one. So you've got sort of a variety of colours. You've got blue, pink, green, and then you've got like a yellow, an orange and a brown. So I think they do quite go with the theme of the colours. I would love to see somebody swatch this. So the last new release that I'm going to talk about is another collaboration. I feel like there's just been a lot of collaborations nowadays, which is, I guess it's not a bad thing. It's just a lot of them. And it is the Chupa Chups collaboration with Rude Cosmetics. Now, I've never heard of Rude Cosmetics before, but by the looks of this collaboration, I'm indecisive on it, honestly, but I'm more on the side of liking it, because it's so colourful and so fun. And usually these sort of collabs are quite gimmicky and you want to stay away from it, but these look really fun. So you've got a mixture of face palettes, of liners, it says neon liners, eyeshadow palettes, blushes, and some eyelashes, and they look very nice. I especially like the blushes because they're all ombre, and I think we have seen that before in the market, but these ones are very nice. I love the colours on them. The only thing that I'm not sure about, and that I've seen people make comments of, is that they don't have any scented products, which you sort of would expect with Chupa Chups, considering, you know, they're each different flavours. Strawberry and creams for the win. But I feel like it would have been nice, especially for lip products, like a lip gloss that had flavourings. I'm quite happy with what's there. Also, I haven't seen anybody comment on it, but I feel like the eyelashes look the same, and I'm trying to spot the difference from it, but I'm struggling to see the difference. So they are 3D foaming lashes, and they look quite the same. I'd say there is much more of a difference between the Sweet Dreams one compared to the Sweet Escape one, but I can't see the difference at the moment. And with this collection, just like the Fortnite one, they have, well, this one had a lot more, but they have a big variety of liners. So you've got the Chupa Chups Lolly liner, and they look like, I don't know if you have used them, but they are the Glisten Cosmetics split liners, although I'm not sure how they perform, but the packaging for that does look really nice. But then they also have like a mini variety pastel coloured liner set, which looks very nice. The liners do look very vibrant in the swatches seen, and they look quite creamy as well, so they may live up to Glisten Cosmetics, which are my one true love. As you can see today, I think this one will be a good collaboration. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed and sort of had your own opinions on what was discussed today. I will leave the link, as I said, in the description so you can check anything out yourself if you'd like, if anything interested you, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.